I'm Cheryl and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be talking about how you can manifest anything that you want through scripting or future journaling. If you're excited to learn about this, then just hit the thumbs up and click subscribe if you're new to my channel. Let's dive right in. Now, scripting is part of like the law of attraction. Now, if you're not new to my channel, then you will see that I've done videos of manifesting before, but I haven't done one about scripting. So this is why I wanted to do one about scripting, because you might not have heard of scripting, and which is also called future journaling. Scripting works exactly like visualizations, what I've taught you before. So it's acting as if it has already happened, but rather than picturing thoughts in your head, you write it down in a journal or a diary. It's basically a diary, but you're not writing things that are happening in your day-to-day life like you would in a diary. You're writing your future dream life. Writing things down really works in such a good and positive way. So if you have goals, you should write them down. When you've got a to-do list, you write those down, because when you write it down, you can just see it and you can keep looking at it and you can keep reading it. And if you're writing it down, then it feels like that it's already happened. So just like when you're writing a diary and you're writing down all the good things and the bad things that have happened throughout the day. But with scripting, you write down what you want and it will attract that and it will come back to you. Now, this can be any subject at all. You can write about your love life, the person that you want to attract. You can write about finances, how much money you want. You can write about the children that you want and the car that you want, the house that you want, just anything at all. Just write it all down and really go into detail of what you want. So just like visualizations, just imagine the color of the car that you want, or imagine the perfect job that you want. So if you want like an office job, a big CEO job, then imagine yourself in that job, clothes that you'd wear, the office, what that would be like, what your desk would be like, just what your whole day would be like, and write that down. So when you are scripting, you cannot use the language of I want, because if you do that, then it will never come, because you're just saying like, I want to be rich, I want to be healthy, I want the perfect partner. But that's just wanting. It's the same as wishing and imagining a genie come, and it won't happen. So the language that you need to use is I am and I have. So those words are empowering words, and it just makes you believe that it's already there and it's already happened. So say, I am healthy, I am in the perfect relationship, I have got the most amazing job in the world. Using those words, it'll train your brain to actually think that it's actually real. And also when you're scripting, when you're writing it down, you can't write it in a negative energy, because if you're in a bad mood and you're just like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this to come to me, then that's not going to work either. You have to be in a positive mood, because everything is energy. Anything in the world, it's all about energy. So you need to give out positive energy in order to receive positive energy back. So when you're writing down, you need to write it in a positive way and really feel the joy and the excitement that you would feel if you had that thing. So when you're scripting, really go into detail. You could write a story, so from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. So you could wake up and say, I wake up into this most amazing house and I go to the window and the scenery is just beautiful, it's got horses and sheep, and then I'll make my way down to the kitchen and describe what the kitchen looks like. And then if you're going to work, describe what clothes you're going to wear, describe everything that you do from the morning till night time. Scripting is all about energy, so you put yourself into that positive mindset before you start writing. So if you have a bad day, then don't think of it as a negative thing, because you can still script on bad days. Put yourself into the positive energy, and you'll find that when you actually write these positive things down that you want, it will actually make you feel better. So when I've had a bad day and something's gone wrong that I just didn't want to happen, then I think about the opposite and what I did want to happen. So I write that down, and then that automatically just makes you feel so much better. Get yourself into that positive frame of mind before you start scripting. Now, people ask how often you should script, and it's not going to be the same for everybody. It's just whatever you can do, whatever you feel is right for you. So at the moment I'm doing it almost every single day, but there's days when I just cannot possibly fit it in and I'm too tired and I'm not in that frame of mind to journal and script. but most days I do, and it's just absolutely amazing. And because I love my notebooks as well, so don't just write it on a piece of paper because you'll lose the paper or it'll get ruined. Buy a nice pretty notebook that you can just have it as a journal. So with me, I've got this one. This is such a pretty notebook. Yes, I do all my journaling in this, and I've also got this one as well. So I've just got tons and tons of notebooks. Put the date if you want to, so when you look back at it you can just read them all out. And don't write the same thing every single day because it'll just become repetitive. It'll be like writing lines at school when you're naughty. So write something different every day. It doesn't have to be a different subject. If it's the same subject, just word it differently. Just imagine something different but within that same category. So don't always word it the same, just word it differently. It won't feel repetitive and just you'll get bored of it. So scripting is just like visualizations. You just imagine what you want, and it doesn't have to be items. It could just be your health or the way that you feel. And also a big part of it is to actually be grateful for what you've got right now. So write in there, I am grateful for my health, I'm grateful for the finances that I've got, I'm grateful for the friends that I've got and the family that I've got. So just really be grateful for everything you've got in your current life now, and the things that you want in the future, they will come to you because you're grateful and you're sending that energy out, and whatever you send out, it will come back. So just be positive, script, visualize, and you'll get everything that you want in life. So if you enjoyed this video, then hit the thumbs up and click subscribe if you're not already subscribed to me. You can follow me on my social medias, Facebook and Instagram. And if you like these law of attraction videos, then I've got 2 more here for you to go and watch. One is about how I manifested £7,000 within a few weeks, and the other one is how to manifest anything through visualizations. So go check them out right now, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye.